Hey guys, we're back with our last example of our guess and check method, and then we're going to move into the diamond method, which some of you might really like. Looking at G, I have negative 10x squared plus 49x minus 18. This looks kind of intimidating because all the coefficients are rather large, but unfortunately they don't have any common factors. There is one thing though. This negative in front, whenever we have a negative on our x squared term, we want to factor it out of every term because that makes factoring much easier. So I'm going to take the negative out. So that's going to give us a positive 10x squared, a negative 49x, and a positive 18. Okay, now, yes, this is a little more difficult just because 10x squared could be 5x times 2x, or it could be 10x times 1x. So I have a couple guesses and checks to do. But before I start that, I need to list my factors of 18. That could be 1 and 18, 2 and 9, or 3 and 6. One thing that is positive about this is that our 18 is positive, which means that the signs of the factors have to be the same. And if we look at our middle term, 49 is negative, so that means both of our factors are going to be subtraction. And we can just think of them adding together to get 49. But here's the deal. My first one, because I have a coefficient on both of them, I have to think about, I'm just going to erase this so I have more room under here. This 5 is going to be multiplied by the number I put here, and the 2 is going to be multiplied by the number I put there. So I need to multiply both of my factors by either 5 or 2. So starting off with 1 and 18, what if I put the 1 here and the 18 here? Well, I'd be taking 5 times 18, which is 90, okay? And then 2x times 1 is 2x. Well, that's 92x, or a negative 92x. That is not going to work. If I switch those, let me put the 18 here and the 1 here. That'd be 5x times 1, which is 5x, and then 18 times 2x is 36x, and those also don't add up to 49. So 18 and 1 are not going to be for us in this problem. Let's try 2 and 9. What if I put a 2 here and a 9 here? 5x times 9 is 45x. And 2 times 2x is 4x. Hey, those add to 49. Now, I know I did that with positive just because I already figured out that the signs are subtraction, but I can show you again. We can always check our work. Keeping this negative out front, if I take 5x times 2x, I get 10x squared. 5x times negative 9 is negative 45x. Negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x, and negative 2 times a negative 9 is a positive 18. And those together do give us a negative 49. So this is the factor form. Okay, so that one was not that fun because we did a lot of guessing and a lot of checking. So if you're not very well versed in that, I have a little method that you might enjoy. It's called the diamond method. I have the instructions listed here. We're going to use the expression 6x squared plus 11x plus 5. So obviously A is 6, B is 11, and C is 5. So the first thing we do is we put B in the bottom section of the diamond. That's down here. Then we multiply A times C, so 6 times 5, and we put that in the top, 30. Just like we do in normal factoring, we ask ourselves what multiplies to 30 and adds to 11. Well, that would be 6 and 5. And then step 4 is to divide both the left and right sections by A. A, remember, is 6. And we reduce those fractions, keeping the denominator. And what these give us are actually our factors. The denominator gives us our x term, and the numerator gives us our constant. So this should factor. What we should get is x plus 1 times 6x plus 5. So when we check that, that's going to be x times 6x is 6x squared, x times 5 is 5x, 1 times 6x is 6x, and 1 times 5 is 5. And sure enough, 5x plus 6x does get our b term of 11x. So there we have it. I'll do this again with one more, and then I'll talk more about it in class. So diamond method, we put our x, we put our b value in the bottom, we multiply a times c, and we put that in the top. Then we ask ourselves, what multiplies to the top number, 28, and adds to 11? 1 and 28? No. 2 and 14? No. 4 and 7? Yes. Then, once we've done that, we divide those by the a term and reduce if possible. This reduces to 2 over 1. Your denominators are your x's, and so I have x plus 2 times 2x plus 7. You can check your work. X times 2x, 2x squared. X times 7 is 7x. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 7 is 14. So this is 11x, as I have in the middle, and that is 14. That is correct. Okay, guys, we are going to finish that in class on Monday. Have a great weekend.